Right, generally I have no problem getting up early on a Saturday morning and going to work, but normally I'm fueled by last night's beer and peanuts. So that's normally my issue. Good thing today is though, I've ran out of my deodorant, so I'm wearing the wife's deodorant, so I smell beautiful. Right, we've arrived. Let me show you what we got to do. It's generally going to be a whole lot of leaf clearing. They said it was horrendous here. Yeah, it's not that bad. The unfortunate thing is there's a new housing estate by there and it's 7:30, so I'm not sure whether to fire at the big blower or tickle around with a rake for a bit. Anyway, here we go. Problem is all the cars have been squashing the leaves into the floor, so a bit of a flat paddle on the back of the rake helps just scrape it off a bit before the old blower gets fired up. What comes from the world goes back into the world.
We are all connected in the great circle of life.
That's code for dumping the leaves in the woods. Yeah, I know, greedy sides on my barrow would have been a help, but I haven't. Right, it's just turned 8 o'clock in the morning. That means two things: no more of this raking shit, and anyone who's had more beers and peanuts than me last night. You're just going to have to cope with the noise. Right, so we're meant to be in here monthly was the plan, but we had the old "it hasn't grown, just leave it." Fair enough. I had a bit of a moan at the time because that's not how these monthly contracts work, is that you put like the effort in when it needs a lot more work, and when there's not so much work you don't put as much effort in, but swings and roundabouts evens itself out, right? Anyway, I did have a moan at the time, just left it. They'll get hold of us if and when they want us, was my attitude, because I was busy. So, it's a mess, can you come and sort the leaves out? How much? I said, well, just do it as a normal maintenance price if you like, if it's just the leaves. Oh, fine. While you're here, can you do some trimming of any trimming that wants doing, a bit of weed killing? I was like, nah, don't work like that. Monthly. That's what it should be. Anyway, not far left to go, but look at all them. There's going to be a few more coming down. I'm not sure whether you can see, I'll show you now. All these leaves are completely pressed into the block paving by the cars, and I'll give it another blow over, but I'm not going to scrape them or brush them off by hand, because you know what, that's why monthly maintenance should have been done. It should have been in your September, October, to start getting the leaves off rather than completely pressing them into the ground. Anyway, not far away. Right, that's all done. All I've got to do is walk around with my phone to get a little video of the whole site to send to the customer, just to let them know, hey, I've been, in case they turn up on Monday. Like I said on the previous video, and they say, well, have you been? Well, I can't help if it's windy on Sunday. Windy, rainy, and blowing all the leaves off the trees. Anyway, that's that car park sorted. I can see by the screen on the front of this GoPro that I've definitely had a beer and peanuts night. My face is a bit like a puffy balloon. Right, I've left that place and I've just stopped at the old Greasy Golden Arches to get a coffee and something to eat. Yeah, those boys and girls, I know people joke about working in McDonald's and stuff, but they're generally younger people, boys and girls, if I'm allowed to call them boys and girls. Anyway, whatever they are, they're young and they're mostly at the start of their working career, but I tell you what, they're flat out. They really, really flat out. If I had someone apply to work with me and they had McDonald's on their CV, I wouldn't be thinking it was a bad thing. They literally run off their feet. But I would like McDonald's to stick someone on the counter where you can actually go and say, hi, good morning, I would like a bag of grease please and a nice coffee, rather than trying to work out that screen. I haven't been at McDonald's for years and I walked in and it's like, what's going on, how do I work this? Looked like a right cock. Anyway, thanks for checking in. I will catch you all later. Hope you're doing well with whatever you're doing and life's treating you kind. Anyway, cheers, catch you all later.